Welcome to the install video for the TS525 ultra-thin swing arm mounting solution from Chief. The swing arm has a low profile and is compatible with most thin and regular size flat panel displays. Begin your installation by determining the mounting location. Mark the center line for the display on the wall and measure up 9 5/16 inch from this location. Draw a level line and locate the studs to drill the mounting points. Drill two 13/64 inch diameter holes into each of the studs along the level line. Install the top two lag bolts loosely into each stud. Next, grab the installation washers and upper mounting rail. Position the upper mounting rail with the keyholes over the lag bolts and center the lag bolts along the slots in the rail. Then, slide the installation washers behind the lag bolts on each side and tighten. Now, bring the arm assembly to the wall and slide onto the upper mounting bracket until centered. A plastic spacer is inserted on the hanger bracket at the top of the main arm assembly to assist installation. Drill two 13/64 inch pilot holes into the studs to attach the lower mounting rail. Install the bottom lag bolts with the installation washers behind them similarly to the upper mounting points. Loosen the two flathead cap screws on the upper carriage rail in order to remove the white spacer. Then, loosen the same screws on the lower carriage rail. This will allow for lateral shift of the mount between the stud bay. Once the mount is in desired position, retighten the screws on the upper and lower rail. Now, use the provided hardware to install the universal interface bracket on the display. Choose the appropriate hardware and spacers and install the interface bracket upright, making sure to center the diamond-shaped hole on the bracket with the midline of the display. Connect the top interface support to the uprights using four 1024 by 3/8 inch button head hex screws. Similarly, connect the bottom interface support using four 1024 by 3/8 inch button head cap screws. Hang the interface bracket and the display to the faceplate by dropping the two mounting buttons on the top interface support into the teardrop grooves on the faceplate. Secure the display and interface to the mount from behind using two 5/16/18 flanged nuts on the lower interface support. Install upper and lower wall covers by simply snapping them over the mounting rails. Next, make all cable connections to the display. Route cables on top of the upper arms and below the lower arms. Each cable cover has notches to allow cables to be tied off to the cable cover. Use the provided cable ties to hold the cable in place. Once secured, trim the excess from each cable tie and close the cable management cover to conceal. For post-installation height adjustment of the mount, turn the bolt near the base of the swing arm. Move the display in and out to test the tension on the swing arm. Use the provided Allen wrench to adjust the tension along the arms for smooth panning, extension, and retraction of the display. Loosen the nylock nut on the back of the faceplate to adjust the tension for the leveling adjustment provided in the mount. A level may be used on the faceplate to level the display, and the nut can be retightened to hold the display in place. Finally, tilt the display forward, exposing the tilt friction adjustment screw. Increase or decrease the tension for smooth tilt adjustment of the display. There is a screw to adjust the tension on each side of the faceplate. For a more aesthetically pleasing look, plastic covers are provided for the universal interface bracket. Peel the backs from the covers and stick each of the plastic covers over the uprights and cross brackets behind the display. Collapse the display back to the wall until the arms click into place on the wall upright. This completes the installation of the TS525 thin swing arm from Chief.